Hello, everybody. Welcome again to Marty and Chris Live. Getting close to Christmas. Couple things. Today we're going to Brazil, just so you know. And I had made videos for a few people. Like I said, I have to use some of my credits to do it. And now it won't pronounce some of the words right, so I have to use two different apps. But anyway, it's working. I've given it to everybody that ordered one. Okay. The other thing is, I want a special shout out to Judy Miller. She sent Christmas cards to me and Dawn and all the kids, and they were real happy over that. And Chris Johnson. Her fingers must be hurt right now writing all that up. But thank you, Judy. She's the one that sent me my mechanical unicorn too last year, which Jacob loves getting it going. So anyway, let me show you the video I made. Now listen, this video, I got to say this again. Do not ask me to put you on a list if you're already in the company. I'm not promoting another company. You got to know me by now. What I'm doing is I'm making a video for anybody that watches our lives or your video, your YouTube, that if they are interested in knowing about this business when chapter 2 launches, they'll send you an email and say, put me on the list. That's what that's all about. Do not ask to be put on the list if you're already in the company. Whoa, I shouldn't have to tell you that, but I'm telling you that. I'm not promoting another business. I don't even look at other businesses. This is my home sweet home. Okay, I'm going to play it one more time so you can look at it.
Welcome to the opportunity of a lifetime. Hello and welcome. Today, you're about to be introduced to a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a business that isn't just built for success, but one where everyone can win. Imagine being one of the first to join a community that's redefining the way we think about business. Imagine building something extraordinary, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones and generations to come. Today, that dream becomes a reality. Here's the truth. Success isn't just for the privileged few. It's for people like you, driven, ambitious, ready to take a step forward into something different, something transformational. This is your chance to be part of something big from the very start. This business is more than just an opportunity. It's a movement designed for people who want to grow, achieve, and most importantly, win together. The question is simple. Are you ready to take that first step? To be one of the first to join a journey that's built on empowerment, innovation, and success? Today, you have the chance to say yes to a brighter future. A future of freedom, of possibilities, and of living life on your own terms. Welcome to the business where everyone wins. The time is now. Let's win together. Welcome aboard. This global business is launching to the world very soon. If you would like to be notified when we launch to the world, send email to globalteamsuccess@gmail.com with "Put me on the list" in the subject line, so you can be one of the first to join this business.
All right. And once again, that is for this company, chapter 2. Anyway, don't send me, put me on the list. You're already in the company. Anyway, what I want to do, and I think we all should do, is I want to address people that are not in this company. Because everybody that's in is in. Anyway, if you're out there, and I know the out there, what that's like, because I was out there for 15, 16 years. You're looking for a way to create income or make income extra instead of working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week like Mr. Johnson here. This company very soon is launching to the world. It was designed from the very beginning that everyone gets an even pitch. Everybody gets the same opportunity. It's not only the 1 or 2% succeed and everybody else fails. The system was set up so anyone can use it to create income online. Is it get rich quick? Heck no. But is it an opportunity that you can change your life and your family's life? Absolutely. Absolutely. But very soon it's going to be open to the world in the next few weeks, I believe. And when that happens, you can be part of it. You can get in and you decide. There's no tricks here. Listen, we don't need to play games about tricking you into joining something. Why would you do that if it's good? If the products are good and the company's good and people want you to succeed, look, there's no competition. In the MLM world, yeah, I talked to everybody, but I had to worry about me and me only to make it to swim up this river that's going against me. And what happens? 99% of the people aren't strong enough to swim the river. It's rapids. It's whitewater. You can't swim fast enough. I'm not putting fault at anybody. It has nothing to do with how smart. How many people out there watching this have extra 10 hours a day for years to learn all the ins and outs of marketing? They don't. They just don't. So what do? You jump into a lake with sharks and think you're going to survive, and you can't. It's just that's the setup of the system. But this system was designed from the very, very inception of it to help other people succeed. Now, you can't just lay there and be a bum, but you're given an opportunity at virtual toolbox. Any drawer you pull out is set up very simple so that you can start to build a business without a doubt. So remember that. Okay, that's what this company's about. So if you're interested, get a hold of somebody and say, look, I want to get on the list. When you guys go to the world, I want in. 'Cause right now you can't get in. We're here, but nobody can join right now, and that's okay. Wait until we get moving. Now, the last 6 weeks, that's not true. Last maybe 8 to 12 weeks, I've been talking about hypothetical numbers so that you can relate commissions to reality. Like your mortgage is so much, your food costs so much, you make so much income or you don't, right? So I've been moving around the world. Now, yesterday or day before, I did Brazil. So I'm going to show Brazil today, and I'm using hypothetical numbers. So when people get out and said, Marty said, oh my goodness, Marty didn't say anything. Marty's letting you know that if we have a $100 product and we get paid 25% commission, you're going to make 25 bucks every sale. Every sale. Nothing's free. People got to be. Now, what's important in a business? Have products that everybody wants. Check. We have that. We'll have products that everybody wants. That was the design. They went out in the market and they saw what are big things people are needing and wanting, and they took products like that. They handmade them with AI, top notch, above market value, so that for once you're not playing games with people. You give them the best of the best at the lowest possible price. That's what we're part of. And the other thing which you hear about business, listen, you got to have more than one stream of income. We will have many products, maybe one a month or one every 2 months until forever. So that means you're not staying the same. And when we get a product, it's not like that product's not going to be upgraded. It's going to be upgraded on a continuous basis. Why? Because we're cloud based. What does that mean? That means you're using a conference platform, video conferencing platform that can be adjusted and modified and enhanced on the fly. You don't have to do anything. You log in, there's new stuff. It's yours. This is beautiful. Anyway, I want you to know that. And the numbers I'm using, like I said, are hypothetical. We will have products that are free. We'll have products that maybe are more than 100, and we'll have products that are less than 100. But once we know the percentage that we're going to get paid in commission, Math doesn't lie. And I'm showing you here, here's one thing I found out, me and Chris, without a doubt, 2020 vision. People around the world are hurting and they don't make that much money. They don't. And it wouldn't take a lot of sales to at least match the income. So I want you to put in your head, could you imagine what you make a month that you could double that and make it in a business? What would that do to you and your bottom line, as Mike Ellis would say? It's life changing. And the whole aspect of this business, which is really cool, is once your pockets are full, and maybe you want to change your zip code, and maybe you need a new car, maybe you want to pay off debt, the power of the company is what he really, really wanted deep down is uplift humanity. How do you do that? I want to get to the point, I said this from the beginning, I want to get to the point where I don't think about money. I'm not saying I want to be a multimillionaire because I don't, but I'd love to get to the point where I don't have to worry about it. And that to me, at that point, any excess money, I can help people around me. I can help people that I don't know, which is even better. Could you imagine if you change one person's life and there's 10 million people in this company and all of us did the same thing? That's the ripple effect. That's the goal of the company. All the tools and all the stuff is the side thing so that we have a bridge to go and let's go help our brothers and sisters around the world and stop relying on government. Anyway, I'm going to play a video from about Brazil. Now, listen, the numbers are, they could be 6 months old, 7 months old. It's just hypothetical, so I can try to show you how to correlate commissions with income. Hello, everybody. As you can see, today we're in Brazil. And what we're doing is what we've been doing is trying to break this down since we're a global company. And I'm using hypothetical numbers because we really don't know what the numbers will be. But I'm just grabbing a number that I know that the company in the past has paid 25% commission. So we're going to talk about product A. Doesn't matter what it is. It costs $100 a month, and we own it, and we're getting paid 25% commission, which would be $25. In Brazil, they use a currency BRL, stands for Brazilian Real. It's the official currency of Brazil. Its symbol is RS, okay? $1 equals 6 Brazilian. Exchange rate may vary, of course. These numbers probably changed since I did it, but not a lot, but they change, okay? So Brazilian average monthly income, RS, 1,893 RS a month, 22,716 RS a year. And if you compare it to US dollar, they make $313.16 on average. Yearly, they make $3,757.88 yearly. What that means for Brazil average, if you had 12.53 sales, you would be able to match your income. That's 12 customers buying a product at $100, and if we were getting 25% commission, that's crazy. That's not a high number to get. Okay, I'm not saying it happens overnight. I keep saying, but this company is real. It's designed to be around for years and years and years. Anyway, so let's do that to make sure these numbers make sense. If I can get down here and get the calculator, which I may not be able to. There it is. Things are looking up. So let's take 12.53, 12.53 commissions at $25 equals $313.25. Boom. There it is. There it is. okay, 12 and a half sales, a little more, will match your salary on the Brazil average. Now you got different states here, and there's a lot of them. See them all? And they all make different amounts. I'm just trying to break it down for, we have family and friends everywhere in the world. Brazil is another one. Love to go to Brazil. Anyway, so let's do the yearly one. Clear, 150.36 commissions times $25 equals, all right, let me do that again. 150.36 times 25 equals 3,759, 3,757.88. Boom, there it is. Pretty cool, huh? Now the numbers will be different. We'll have products that are less, maybe a lot less. We'll have some that are free. We might even have some that are more. And the cool thing about this thing is as if you had one customer, one product at 100. In a year's time, I'm willing to bet we have multiple products. We have multiple things going on. People buying different products. Some people will buy more than one product. Take example, a marketer. They're going to use many things in this company. Many, 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 many. How do I know? I marketed and I'm already waiting for it to unravel because I'm going to use a lot of it. Okay? But anyway, this is to our friends and family in Brazil. It's not that much. 13, 15, 14, 12 commissions a month to match your salary. Listen, there's nothing out there like it. Just keep praying for the big boss, and we'll keep chugging away. Thank you very much. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, you already have that, right, Chris? So we're good. Okay, there you go. There goes another Brazil. There's a lot of countries, so this is ongoing forever and ever and ever. But people from the country, people like it because they're looking at it. And I have people asking me, are you going to do this country, Yes, I'm moving down the list. But if you want something ahead of time, you could drop Chris a note. Notice I said drop Chris a note. Anyway, I'm going to see something. Oh, I don't want to miss that. Too dead. There we go. Chris, you want to chat about something? Let's go.
Yeah, let me do this real quick. Birthdays real quick. Happy birthday, Shirley Scott. Anna Samu from Samoa. Happy birthday, Anna. Leah Zong, happy birthday. Lori Prayer, happy birthday. Remember Lori? And Robert LaFrance, happy birthday. Sad note today. Gifty, so I think it's Sofoa. If I pronounce it right, I apologize. She lost her older brother today. So condolences to you, Gifty. Collins Manna, thank you for informing him about that. So send her some prayers, folks. Condolences. Robert Stifler's 2-year-old granddaughter. She's got RSV, fighting breathing issues. Pray for her. GM Makasuder Raman's mother was admitted to the hospital. She's in critical condition, so say some prayers for her. Robin, her sister, her family, Joyce, Melvin, their family, Peter Rogers, the family, Chloe, the family, Red and Jane's mom, the family, and baby Cam, and anyone else that I missed. We're constantly praying for you. I have saying a lot of silent prayers for a lot of people that are reaching out to me, asking for help monetarily. Right now, I have prayers for you. I wish I could. But right now, everything's a little tight and scary. I have more people asking me because it's the holidays. People ask me, Chris, I got kids. Of course, it breaks my heart. And I wish I was a billionaire because no one would go unnoticed. But I'm saying prayers for you. I have people sending me videos that they're in pain. They need help, medicine. Like I said, lots of prayers. And those prayers, I believe, are all, not that I believe I know, will be answered. And I'm sorry that if you are going through some hard times right now. And Julie Miller, I want to thank you for this beautiful card you gave me and the beautiful prayer inside. I love it. If you want to go into a prayer group and you need more prayers, Judy Miller's got a beautiful group. Get with her. She'll join you to that group. That's where I see a lot of my prayers that come through, or people that contact me. This company is going to change lives. Let's be honest here. We have people that are throwing baseballs against our heads. It doesn't change who we are. Listen, my whole life, one time in my life, I've never allowed a negative person to change the way I think. And that happened one time in my life. And I swore I would never let it happen again. And I've stuck to that. People can get into your head and make you think something different. I just call that the devil. You're the devil. But this company has got so many positive things. As we used to say, it checks every box. This company doesn't just check every box on my list. It's everything that I dreamed about as far as owning a business. We've talked about this a lot of times about what the responsibilities are to own a business. Well, I can tell you firsthand, Ash Mafara can tell you the responsibilities of not just running a business, but what it's like to have the entire weight of the world on your shoulders right now. He's doing amazing. He's flying high. He doesn't seem to be bothered or worried about anything. And I really love that about him. But yet we got founders that are like worried. I don't want you to worry. Lift that anxiety off there. Take it away because this thing is happening. It's real. I can't give you a date. None of us can. When Ash says it's ready, it's going to be ready. I get a lot of people that ask me that daily. But I just know that everything that I've learned in 4 years, and a lot of it I've erased because things are changing right now, has always been plus, plus, plus to me. This company has turned people around for the better. I think a lot of you know a lot of the people that were maybe a little crabby or grumpy in the beginning or in the middle or even at the end. But one thing the heart keeps telling them is, man, when this does happen, I'm going to not only be able to help myself, but help a lot of people. When people send me videos about their kids or they're sick, it's heart-wrenching. But I also realize that this is all over the world, United States included, that there's someone sitting out there and I don't know where they're at. They're sitting out in the cold right now. They're hungry. They're homeless. They got evicted. There's just all kind of crap that gets thrown at people through life. I think this company is going to wake a lot of people up as far as, it's our turn to start helping people. I went to my first Red Wings game, which is a hockey game. A lot of you posted out. I was posting the score. It has nothing to do with them passive. That was my personal life. A lot of people were at Indians. Chris, what does this have to do? Nothing. Sometimes I put fun things on my Facebook that I'm doing. I was invited by my daughter's in-laws, Chris Mills, absolutely phenomenal guy. Him, myself, my son-in-law, and his uncle went to this hockey game. He took me out for dinner and drinks. We had a blast. We went to the hockey game. The Red Wings won. And I forgot how much fun these things are. I mean, the stadium was packed once the game got going. And when they start scoring goals, you can feel it in the air. The people, 30,000 people screaming at once, with excitement. That's the excitement you're going to feel. That's the excitement that I haven't felt in a long time as far as going to a sports game. But I felt it in my bones, what my life is going to be like. All right. I have not done a lot of things actually in my life as far as I've only been to a few sports games. But man, people are awesome. As much as this world is just crapping down our shoulders, I had so much fun last night because people are still alive and they're still well, even though they're struggling. This company is going to take the struggle from people. I want to hear cheers like that every day. When I wake up in the morning, excitement. That's exactly what we're going to hear. All right. I know this. I see it. I feel it. I don't get vibrations. I talk to the big guy upstairs. All right, I know he's part of this, but this company is going to turn things around for millions and millions of people. And we just got to be patient a little bit longer. We don't rush, your wife if she's pregnant. We don't. Sometimes we wish you could have rushed that, but we don't rush it. There's no reason to rush in this world. When we rush, what happens? We make huge mistakes. Marty DeGarmo is showing us some pretty cool stuff about countries, and it's putting everyone at a different level and humbling you. Wow, they only make that there. Or they only got this year. I'm pretty lucky. That's how you listen. You're the luckiest people in the world. I don't care what anyone says. If you are an early bird, a founder, you're the luckiest person in the world. And right now, because maybe you're struggling, you might not think that, but it's coming, guys. It's coming big. It's going to be loud. It's going to be 1 million people screaming, "Go, store!" And when you feel that in your heart and your bones, it's going to light you up anymore. You're going to want to get out and talk about this. This is fun, but the fun hasn't begun yet. We've said this. When we launch to the world, wow, you talk about fun, because everyone that's a little scared and nervous to say something about a passive because maybe their neighbor might not like them are my neighbors. My neighbors should like me no matter what, okay? But when this happens and they start seeing little things in my life changing, they're going to go ballistic. They're going to want to know, because you know why? People are nosy no matter what country you're in. They're nosy. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, well, come here. Let me tell you. I think I told you a couple years ago, but you said, nah, I don't believe in that stuff. Nah, I'm not interested in that stuff. This stuff is real. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Get out. Marty's video he just made. Pretty cool. I'm getting all kind of emails. Chris, let me know. Not just by founders. They're getting that. They're understanding now it's for new people. But I'm getting new people sending me stuff saying, Chris, let me know when this goes. All right. That's amazing. And guess what I did? I did nothing. Marty made a video. I shared it out on my social media. That's simple. So if you got maybe that fear of, I don't know, that video does it all for you. Send him a little, as soon as we get going, I got your information. But it's that simple, guys. That's your 2%. That's your 2%. Literally. Ashbafar, 98%. Right now, what is today? Today's Thursday. I guarantee he's negotiating or dealing a deal right now for all of us. Probably on 2 or 3 hours of sleep. He's fighting very, very hard to make sure. Am I screaming again, Marty? I can't help it. I get excited. I want to scream. I want you to understand. Why am I doing this? Why is Marty doing this? Because we believe in this so much. I'm trying to lower my voice. I see Indian YouTubers sharing stuff every day. Why? Because they believe in it so much. Australia, New Zealand, Africa, South America, North America. We'll throw the Canadians in there, even though they're North America. They're out there and they're sharing this message because they believe in what's going to happen. All right? And I'm telling you, believe in what's going to happen. The pains that you have now will be gone soon. Not on day one, but it'll be a smooth transition as we get going. Ashbafar is going to basically hand us over every tool that we need to get things going with videos, all kind of crazy stuff. So there's really no worry. As far as even me, I haven't looked at any of my accounts, one account. I'm waiting for Ash to say, okay, go. Then I'll get in there and change things around and do some stuff. But right now, I'm not bothered by it. I'm waiting for Mr. Ash to say we're ready. Pull the lever, let's go. But when he does, guys, I want you to remember, let's say 1 million people in a stadium, a closed stadium, all standing around. When he says go, can you imagine the cheer that you're going to feel and what you're going to hear? I don't know if you've been to a sports game lately. Said 34 years for me. But when you hear a bunch of people cheering in excitement, it does weird things to your head and body. It feels so good. So I'm just saying, stay plugged in. Like and subscribe to these channels. I got this goofy feeling again. Bumpy's going around in my head. that something might pop. And if it does, we will be discussing it on these 2 YouTube channels. Appreciate everyone liking, subscribing. I appreciate the big Indian YouTube channels, Middle Eastern, for sharing our lives and getting out the right message. Not everything I post is about impassive, to let you know. I post mostly prayers and good stories, and once in a while I go out and have a little fun and I post that. But if it doesn't say unpassive on it, I wouldn't post it. I see my Red Wings score going through all over the groups, which is kind of funny. Go Wings. But man, let me tell you something. I'm a happy camper. When I say happy camper, I mean extremely ecstatic, because my life is going to change a lot better than what it is now, and that's a plus for me. Someone that texted me this morning with a very, very sad video, their life's going to change. Countries are going to be able to do amazing things, I believe, through this business. If you got 30% of your country that joined as early founders, which is a big number, your country is going to change, because most of you don't want to leave your country. A lot of people leave their countries because they have to, because of wars and all that. But imagine what you're going to be able to do for your country. I pray for all wars to stop. I pray just for peace. But I really honestly believe that this company is going to bring peace to a lot of people in this world. Through the company, through the products, through Aspafar, definitely through God. And I think we're going to do a lot of things that are changing. Things you've never seen before. And you're part of it. Again, AI, artificial intelligence, is the most talked about, the biggest thing that's come in our lifetime. It's been around since the early 1950s, but you didn't know nothing about it. No one understood it. Guess what, America? Guess what, the world? People are now understanding that they're going to need artificial intelligence, not only in their business life, but their personal life. It's going to change so many things. The medical field is going to go absolutely beautiful, because they're going to be able to figure out a lot of diseases a lot quicker, a lot faster. Mathematicians are going to love it, to have a brain on their shoulder, already a smart person. I mean, if Einstein was alive today, I think he'd say, oh my God, artificial intelligence in my brain, we could do amazing things. That's what's going to happen. This company, you heard it here again, is going to do amazing things. Ashmafar, his hard work and his persistence and his sweat and his blood and his tears, is going to do amazing things for all of us, and I will never forget that. Marty DeGarmo, I talked way too much. Back, and Red is not coming on live today. Maybe tomorrow. Back to you, Marty.
All right. Anyway, like Chris was saying about AI, I know that a lot of older folks like me get nervous about AI, but I did a lot of research on it. Yes, you can do bad things with anything. Kill somebody with an orange, you have to beat on them a long time. But my point is, here's what people need to look at. I'll give you an example. When the car came out for the very first time, and you had blacksmiths, and they had a job working on the horses. They worked. There was a carriage shop that worked on the carriages. So they had a whole industry built in. They didn't want anything new. Of course not. They're saying, wait a minute, you're going to take this loud smoking automobile or whatever you want to call it and replace the horse? Get out. It'll never happen. But what really happened was technology came in, other people with visionaries said, let's make something, let's make the combustible engine, put a transmission in the wheels, and let's go. Now, did it take jobs? Yes. But how many jobs did the auto industry create? Off the chart. Off the chart. Besides building the cars, all the industries for parts, all the industries for custom, millions and millions and tens of millions of people work something to do with automotive, something, painting, trim, customizing. I mean, all of that because some guy, some person started to make a car. Same thing with AI. There'll be industries in AI that we don't know yet. And you say, well, how do you know that? Because how can you know what the future is going to be? But we do know, if you look it up, it will create far more jobs than it displaces. And the kind of job it's going to displace, that's why I say, I'm talking to my grandchildren now about be smart if you're going to go get an extra education, get it in something that matters. Find something you love, but something that pays. We don't need 50 million more freaking engineers or draftsmen. I don't know what all they're doing. So they come out of school with a mortgage payment in a field that is so overrun, you can't find a job. Think about where we're going. That's what you want to do. That's where you want to get into the industry, machine learning, AI, stuff like that. And I mean AI to benefit man. Listen, ask Mufara is not bringing AI in to take over the world. AI does what we tell it to do. The difference is if you have a lot of facts and figures and information that you want to save, AI can do a trillion things a second and save a billions of things a second also. So it takes that kind of part out of the human, what we would have to do. So remember, it's a good thing. It could be a good thing. Now, does there need to be regulations? Yeah. Remember Bitcoin back 2016, 17, 18, and 19, there was more companies out there ripping people off in cryptocurrency than you could even shake a stick at. They were coming from the woodwork and everybody's jumping from one to the other and they're promising 2, 3, 4% return. It's impossible. You can't guarantee something that you don't have a guarantee on. But yet they did it and people fell for it. Why? They're bringing in tens of millions and they pay a little bit back every day, but they're still bringing in more than they pay out. And then one day they leave. So now they've got millions of dollars. Most people got caught with nothing in their pants, nothing in their wallet, and other people made a few bucks. That's what it is. But this is cool. And one thing about this company, so I can tell everybody watching, it is a company for the first time. And you might be a lady sitting at home right now and you're raising children by yourself, you're working a job, you don't have time. You could come in this company, look at all the stuff, and I'm going to tell you something that you will not believe until you do it. Come in, meet the people that are behind the company, like me and Chris and hundreds of thousands of others. Everybody will take you in and everybody wants you to succeed. You won't find that anywhere else. You're just not going to find it. It's not there. Why else would why would I be in something for 6 years knowing that I could do other things? Why? Because I know there's nothing like this. There's not an opportunity on the planet like this one. How do I know? 20 years online, 10, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I haven't seen it, something's wrong. I haven't seen anything near it. Anything. Everything's about 1 or 2% win, 97, 98% lose. And not only lose, they actually lose money, not make money. So anyway, I'm pretty much done. Chris, you got anything else?
Let me think. No, I think that I got all kind of things, but I don't necessarily want to talk about it today. But I will tell you a little secret. I love this company. Marty DeGarmo loves this company. I know 800,000 people that love this company. All right. Don't tell anybody about that. It's our little secret. This company's about to change the world, folks, and you're part of it. That's all I got, Marty.
All right, beautiful. Thanks, everybody. Now, listen, keep the prayers out, Mafaros, and all the stuff you've heard already today with Kipti's brother. And uh, anyway, it leaves a hole in your chest. But anyway, we're together, and let's keep moving ahead. Judy Miller, thank you. The whole family loved the cards. They all got to open. They all opened them the same time. Dawn just yelled, "Thank you, Judy." And anyway, Veronica. Oh my gosh. Hello, Veronica. Hey, Veronica, we should set up a webinar in Papua New Guinea. I just need somebody on your side to initiate it. But we would love to do it. Anyway, if you can't get a hold of me, get a hold of Chris. Love you all, and we'll see you What is Thursday? We'll see you tomorrow. It doesn't matter what day it is. We're here every day. All right. See you all. Bye.